Enemy cruiser sunk. Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Hello, I am Fresh Potato, and we are back in the USS Ohio. Yes, good old BB-68, my favorite battleship, and yes, I love this ship. It fits my playstyle perfectly, but here we're going to play the islands because I'm a battleship island boy, right? Island boy. I guess. You guys are like, yeah, come on, man. Enough. But we're going to push in, and that's what I like to do in my battleships. I like to push in. I like to find the broadsides. All right, find that conveyor belt of broadsides, and yeah, take advantage of it. But when you push in with these ships, you want to be very careful. You don't want to do it recklessly. I know that there's a destroyer right there in the B cap next to me. Based on my mini map, there's a destroyer in the A cap, so I'm somewhat safe. But there goes the GK broadside. Okay, so we're gonna angle towards that GK, and like I said, we're pushing in and we're trying to find that good conveyor belt of broadsides from the enemy. And yes, but you got to be very careful when you're doing this. Torps can be heading your way at any time, so you just have to keep a mental note of where those destroyers are. Here goes the Yamato. Yamato is broadside to us somewhat, so we're going to try to line him up, maybe get a shot under that cheek, and that's what I'm going to try to do here. Trying to line him up real nice. We got to take the shot, and we want to angle in better, so I'm trying to turn in because I know his shots are on the way, and he's shooting HE. New players, you don't want to shoot HE from your battleships, guys. You don't want to shoot HE from your battleships. You may think that it's a good idea to keep it loaded because you think you're going to spot destroyers early, but hey, you are taking a lot of food off of your plate, so to speak, I guess. But here goes the Kleber. And the Kleber pushing in, and we know that Torps could be on its way, so we need to push and use this island for cover. At the same time, we are also sailing into a pickle, right? After saying all that about taking your time and being careful, here I am sailing straight into a beehive. But here goes the Alaska. We know that we can use this island here from any potential torps from that Kleber, and that's what we're going to do while we angle towards the Alaska. The Alaska is there, the Montana is there, and that Montana, based on the mini-map, is broadside. So I'm going to have to back up if I want to take advantage of that. There goes the Kleber. I'm confident that my teammates behind me can clean that up, so I feel safe enough to back up and readjust, because there goes the GK again, and I'm presenting broadside to him, but looks like he's shooting, guess what? HE. So that's 2 times here that Yamato, if that Yamato was shooting AP, he would have probably citadeled me. And that GK, if he was shooting AP, he would have probably finished me off. So you see, this is why it's important to shoot AP from those types of ships, right? From those big ships. But shooting HE, well, you want to do that in a British battleship as we line up the Montana, and we hit him right in the broadside, hit him right in the citadel, and that's good. That brings us to 88,000 damage and ticking because of our fires from our secondaries. But yeah, like I was saying, new players, British battleships are the ships you really want to shoot HE with when the time is right. Because you do still want to shoot AP from those too. If you are in a Marlborough, and if you shoot AP, you'll notice that, yeah, you can still cause significant damage on the enemy, especially when they're broadside, okay? Battleships, you really need to shoot AP, especially when you're dealing with long reloads. You want each shot to count, right? Count, because you know that reload is going to take you another 25 to 30 seconds. But anyway, we are here. We're now taking our time. Like I said, we're going to take our time, waiting patiently. And I decide, okay, now it's time to give it a little push. Time to give a little push here. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to push in and see if we can get some more get some more broadsides. Get some more broadsides. And get our secondaries going, because that's another big part of the Ohio, is getting in a good range to allow your secondaries to cause the damage and cause the fires, you know? Get into that mid-range, okay? The monster of the mid-range, okay? The monster of the mid-range. And there goes the Yamato, and that's mid-range, right? But he's pushing in. Again, I'm showing broadside. I'm not going to go for him. I see a better target there, and that's the GK. He's somewhat broadside. I was hoping maybe I can sneak something into that cheek area of his, and no. No. But that Yamato got smacked pretty good by our teammate, and still I'm not going to focus my attention on that Yamato, because here goes a Kronstadt, and that Kronstadt is, yes, broadside. So I want the broadside shots, yeah. I want the broadside shots, even though that Yamato is right there. But the smarter shot would be going after that Kronstadt. So we're gonna take the shot, take advantage of his broadside, and we smack him pretty good, and then he's taken out. See? Bullseye. We hit him pretty good. Now we're at 127,000 damage and ticking. Now we can turn our attention here at that Yamato, but our teammates are doing a good job here. My Ohio friend here is really pushing in aggressively, or maybe a little bit too aggressively. We're going to line up some shots trying to get a gun. No, we didn't. We didn't get a gun, but that Yamato is pushing into a crossfire here. Not good, not good. And there he is. Sent straight to the Shadow Realm, but our Ohio teammate, he too is selling straight into a crossfire. You don't want to do that. So we know the St. Louis is over there. We know the Montana is over there, as well as the GK pushing over there. So we need to be careful, right? We need to be careful. And there goes the Marlboro. Every time I see that name, Marlboro, like that on the red team, my mouth watered, right? Don't your eyes light up when you're in a battleship and you see that there's a Marlboro in the game, all right? And he's he's in distance, okay? He's in range of your guns. My eyes light up, man, because I know I can cause some good damage. So I'm just waiting here, getting my guns lined up, hoping my teammates can spot that thing already. Spot him, and I hope he's broadside, because yes, that's a lot of damage, potential damage you can get from catching a broadside Marlboro. But yeah, so now we're detected, so the enemy knows what we're doing here. So I'm gonna go ahead and slow down, because I know they're on the other side of that island here, and if I go any further, I risk presenting broadside to them, and there it is. But here goes the Marlboro, and I'm waiting for this Marlboro to make a mistake. Here comes some torps his way. So when you see torps heading their way, you might want to hold your shot, because you know that they're going to probably try to adjust to dodge those torps, right? That's what he's doing. He's trying to dodge those torps, but that's just enough broadside for the Ohio. Yes. As we send that Marlboro straight to the Shadow Realm, that brings us to 165,000 damage with a Confederate medal. Here goes the GK, broadside. Can our guns turn in time? Yes, they can. That's another good thing about the Ohio. It has a fast traverse speed. So our guns, at least we got those two guns there. He is broadside, so we want to take a good shot there, try to sneak something under that cheek, and we smack him pretty good. We smack him pretty good with all the shells. Okay, 4 penetrations. That brings us to 187,000 damage. And here is where I make my mistake, guys. This is where the mistake is going to happen. And yes, I do make a mistake. I get too anxious, okay? Because I saw that there was a potential for a 300k. Okay, a 300k game, because I know that Montana is over there, and that's the problem. The Montana is over there, and I'm broadside, right? There goes the Montana, broadside. I'm broadside to it, but I still don't adjust, right? I still don't adjust, because I want those other two as well for myself, okay? And I smack the Montana, but that Montana is going to smack us back, and still I am not adjusting my angle. Not good, not very smart. I should have turned in and presented all of it, all the good angles towards everyone. That Montana is going to come from behind that island right there and smack me in the mouth, right? So we are dazed and confused because they're all hitting us pretty good. I'm going to take a shot. We do overmatch the St. Louis, but there goes the Montana, smacks us again. Not smart on my part. Not smart, right? Not smart. It would have probably been a potential ram by the St. Louis, but still, I should have angled and turned my nose in towards that Montana, and I would have most likely survived all of this, right? Because Ohio has really good armor. But yes, I left a lot of food on the table. A lot of food on that table. Could have possibly all touched the 300k mark or gotten really close to it. But yes, we are sent to the Shadow Realm, and sad. Okay, just sad. This could have been something amazing. And it's gone down the drain. But let's fast forward to the end. We did get the win, which is good. I was glad. I was hoping we didn't, throw that, but we got the win out of it, the victory. So we finished with 233,000 damage. We did get only 1 kill in the game. We finished second on the leaderboard with base XP at 2706. Good job to the Shimakaze. Shimakaze basically sealed the victory for us, so good job on their part. Just that, we left so much on the table, man. We left so much on the table there. But any new players, you don't want to get too excited when you know you're about to have a good game. Sometimes you need to take that deep breath and focus. But here goes the build, Willis Lee. And yes, you need Master Mechanic right there. Master Mechanic, very important to have when you're using a brawling build because it gives you those 2 extra repair parties. Very, very important. You need that. Okay, you need it. But yeah, Ohio. Is it overpowered, guys? I don't think so. I used to think it was overpowered. I used to think a lot of things about this ship, right? And I've been wrong, right? I thought it was going to be very expensive. It wasn't. I thought it was going to be extremely overpowered. I don't think it will, or it is. And I used to think Wargaming was going to nerf it. I don't think they will. Because there's a lot of people that like the ship. And guess what? There's a lot that don't like this ship. Kind of like the Georgia, right? Kind of like the Georgia. But hey, I like it. I'm good in it. Old BB-68. Beautiful ship. Very beautiful ship. So yeah. Do you guys like the Ohio? Do you struggle in it? Do you perform well in it? Let me know, leave that comment and tell me what you think, and thanks for watching.
Enemy cruiser sunk.